Welcome back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hardworking men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from Unshackled Masculinity, Reclaiming Education from the Iron Grip of Feminism. Unshackled Masculinity, Reclaiming Education from the Iron Grip of Feminism is an ebook available in all good stores. I am Conrad Riker, the author of Unshackled Masculinity, Reclaiming Education from the Iron Grip of Feminism, and I am also a man who has experienced firsthand the emasculating effects of a feminized education system. Like many of you, I have seen my natural instincts suppressed, my potential stifled, and my interests dismissed as irrelevant or, worse, problematic. This book is my journey, my personal experiences, and the collective experiences of countless men who have been alienated by an education system that seems designed to serve everyone except them. It is a call to action, a rallying cry for those who yearn for a balanced, inclusive educational system that values objective truth, logic, and reason just as much as it values empathy and understanding. This book is not for the faint-hearted or the indoctrinated. It is not for those who are content with the status quo or those who believe that masculinity is inherently toxic. It is not for the weak-willed or the easily offended. This book is for the brave, the strong-willed, the red-pilled men who are ready to challenge the prevailing narrative and fight for their rightful place in the educational system. It is for those who believe in true equality, not the distorted version peddled by feminist ideologues and their enablers. In Unshackled Masculinity, we dive deep into the historical foundations of the current educational system, tracing the subtle shifts that have led to its feminization. We explore how boys' education has been disadvantaged by the over-feminized system, and how feminist ideology has shaped educational policies. We discuss the suppression of natural male instincts in educational institutions, the dumbing down of curriculum to prioritize feelings over facts, and the promotion of victimhood culture. We examine the systemic anti-boy, anti-man bias in education and the changes in discipline methods to accommodate emotionally sensitive approaches. But this book is not just about pointing out the problems, it is about offering solutions. We propose ways to restore balance to the educational system, reintroducing traditional learning methods and fostering a more inclusive environment for all genders. We provide insights and actionable steps that can be taken by educators, policymakers, and individual men to fight back against the feminization of education and reclaim the institution for everyone. If you are a man who has felt like an outcast in an education system that seems designed to suppress your natural instincts and stifle your potential, this book is for you. If you yearn for a world where education is truly inclusive and balanced, where objective truth and logical reasoning are valued as much as empathy and understanding, where masculinity is not stigmatized but celebrated, then join us in this fight. In contrast, if you are easily offended, if you believe that masculinity is inherently toxic, if you are content with the status quo, then this book is not for you. Put it down, walk away, and find something else to do with your time. This book is for the strong, the brave, the red-pilled men who are ready to stand up and fight for their rightful place in the educational system. Are you with us? Then let's dive in and explore the twisted world of feminized education and chart a course towards a more balanced future. Together, we can reclaim education from the iron grip of feminism and restore true equality in our institutions. The battle starts now, and you hold in your hands the weapon we need, knowledge. Use it wisely, use it powerfully. The future of masculinity is in your hands. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book. Imagine a world where the education system is geared against boys, a world where disciplinary measures are heavily stacked against them, and where their academic performance is compromised by a system that seems designed to favor girls. This isn't a dystopian fantasy. It's the reality that boys face in today's educational institutions, a reality that has been widely documented and discussed in works like Christina Hoff Sommers' The War Against Boys. Throughout the years, educators and policymakers have attempted to level the academic playing field between boys and girls. However, the pendulum has swung too far, creating an environment that disadvantages boys. Statistics bear this out, according to a study by the National Center for Education Statistics. Boys are more likely than girls to be suspended or expelled from school. This is a troubling trend that reflects an underlying anti-boy, anti-man bias in our education system. The effect of this is a generation of boys growing up with the perception of themselves as problematics or toxic, having internalized these messages from a young age. One of the most significant manifestations of this is the curriculum itself. Over the years, educators and policymakers have attempted to make the curriculum more appealing to girls, leading to what has been dubbed a dumbing down of curriculum. It's an interesting paradox, because this dumbing down has been done under the guise of progressive education, a system supposedly designed to free the mind and encourage creativity. However, this progressive education has had a disproportionate and negative effect on boys. Take the case of 12-year-old Jake. He was thriving in school, excelling in math and science, when his school decided to overhaul its curriculum to be more inclusive. The school removed competitive elements from its activities and replaced them with collaborative ones, arguing that competition fosters an unhealthy environment. The result? Jake's grades plummeted. His once favorite subjects became unbearable, and he dreaded each school day. The story of Jake is not isolated. Many boys share similar experiences of an education system that seems intent on suppressing their natural inclinations and abilities. An education system that, under the guise of progressiveness, is regressing towards a one-size-fits-all approach that fails to cater to the individual needs and strengths of boys. This is a call to arms, a rallying cry for those who believe in a world where boys are not disadvantaged by their very nature. It's a call to unshackled masculinity from the Iron Grip of Feminism. It's a call for an education system that recognizes and caters to the individual needs of boys, rather than one that seeks to homogenize them for the sake of a misguided ideology. It's a call for change, a call for a future where boys are not just surviving, but thriving in our education system, a call to reclaim education for boys, for men, for the betterment of all. Remember, it's not about creating a world where boys are better than girls, but a world where both are given equal opportunities to succeed. Not a world where masculinity is villainized, but one where it is understood and embraced. This is the world that boys deserve, and it's the world we need to fight for. Because as we've seen, the alternative is an education system that is rigged against boys, a system that fails them at every turn. It's time to stand up, to resist, to demand better. It's time to unshackle masculinity and reclaim education from the iron grip of feminism. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in Unshackled Masculinity, reclaiming education from the iron grip of feminism, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.